everyone. Welcome to our 4 o'clock live chat. I'm Heather, and we are back, and we're coming to you live again. We were actually on Facebook yesterday at 4, but we were having some difficulties with the old U. And so and so we are back, and hopefully we got it all worked out. So yeah, guys, we are here for you each and every day. And so let me put those times down below. Usually here during this time. So make sure you do click on and check us out when you're able to. You can also watch them and whenever you want to. But if you're here when we're doing a live, you're able to really, answer questions or ask questions. I'll answer them as we go. So, hey Candy, hey Melissa, good to see you. Well, I don't know, Melissa, what would you like to learn today? If there's anything you want to see, let me know. But every time we do go over the basics, we always like to go over the basics because we know that there's a lot of people out there that are here and wanting to know about Luminous. Maybe they bought a system, thinking about buying a system, whatever the case may be, and maybe they got it and it's sitting on their counter and they haven't even opened it. And so we really do want to be there for you guys and make sure that we're answering all of your questions. So let's turn to our starter kit. This is our starter kit. This is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro. They look exactly the same, just a different color. The Pro does have the dual speed, and then we also have the Legend. And regardless of whatever system you have, the application that's going to be the same. We're going to show you exactly how to use it. Now, it does come with 2 bottles of foundation, and that's so you can practice, get in there and get going and use them. I mean, use those bottles. Hopefully you signed up for the replenishment, the VIP program, and you're going to have more bottles sent to you, but you definitely want to get in there and start using it. It's not going to do you any favor sitting in that box, so get it out and get going with it. But we give you the 2 bottles are similar in color because that way you can also mix and match throughout the year. Luminous really is the only one out there that you actually can mix your foundations right in your stylus and have that perfect color match 365 days a year, which is pretty amazing. And then we give you a bottle of blush and a bottle of love to utilize as well. So when you first get started, we want you to do the following things. That didn't. Okay, there we go. We want you to do the following things. First thing, get it out. You're going to turn it on. All you have to do is plug it in, turn it on, and just move the stylus around your face and just feel that air. That's all I want you to do is just feel the air. That's actually practicing. And then once you get that movement down, that distance down, you can start putting water right in here and start spraying yourself. Pulling back on the trigger is what releases the water or the makeup. And so that's another thing you're going to want to practice when you get started. So make sure you do keep doing those things. All right. Melissa's asking about moisturizer. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Donna, why are you sending your kit back, babe? No, we're good. We just had some issues with the U and the where did Donna go? Donna, talk to me, babe. Talk to me. I'm writing your name down. Why are you sending your kit back? Let's talk about it. Hello, Patty Ann. How long does the Persuasion eyeliner last? Depends on how much you're using. But yeah, I mean, it lasts, you know what? I don't know what the time, I mean, I would say definitely a couple of months. Oh, yay. Hey, Melissa. This is your first time live. I love it. Oh, a lot of Melissas. Hello, Rhonda. How are you? I feel like I have a hair on my lip. Okay. Donna, come on, girl. Tell me why you want to return it. Tell me why. And I'll tell you it's going to be a mistake, but we can talk. That's what these are for, is because I want you. Oh. Okay. No, I'm like, I just got everybody, or it just all came out. Okay. I really enjoyed it and was looking forward to purchasing more product. I contacted them 3 times about my free gift to see what I would like. And I've waited 2 months and still nothing. Then 2 days ago, it stopped working and it was cleaned faithfully. I wear makeup once a week. Well, Donna, number 1, did you call customer service or did you email them? Let me put my email address on here, Donna, because honestly, that doesn't sound like our customer service. I'm not saying that didn't happen to you. Our customer service is hands down the best. They are truly very proactive. They get it done. And so email me and let me know. Your system, your stylus, all of that has a 1-year warranty. And so if something didn't work, if your stylus isn't spraying and you do clean it and all that, you can call customer service and they'll send you a new one. That's why I always say have an extra, because if you have to send your stylus in, then you can't airbrush without it. So, but you can talk to customer service, and maybe when you call in, ask for a supervisor. I would probably ask for a supervisor since you've already been dealing with it, but I'm just reading your thing again. So I'm sorry that happened to you. I truly am. But that's fixable. We can definitely fix it. You can email me. I'll get you in contact. Give me obviously your name, your phone number that's attached to your account, and maybe your address, and I'll get somebody from customer service to call you so we can get that taken care of. Okay. Let's see. Rhonda is asking, do you have under eye concealer? Yes, we do. We sure do. So you guys are asking some amazing long questions, and so I want to talk about everything. So we do have it in different forms, and that's what I talked about on YouTube on the 2 o'clock, was the different kinds of concealers. I call it pre-work, because we have, and I use eraser. We have eraser, which is this one right here, which only comes in 1 color. Then we have X Out, which I didn't use this one, but that comes in light, medium, and dark. So that's a step up in coverage. Then we also have color correctors, which is a step up. And then we have CC concealers, which are airbrush concealers. These are my favorite. I love them. I airbrush all the live long day. But then we also have traditional concealers, and these are it's not exposure highlighters, but there are conceal. What do I have it mixed up with? But yes, we do have. I'm going blank on names. Hold on, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. Illusion. That's enough. Nude Illusion concealers, and they come in 5 different colors, and these are amazing. So if you're used to a traditional concealer and you're not airbrushing under the eyes quite yet, these are a great thing to order. Again, they come in 5 different colors. My favorite one is Buff, because it acts almost as a color corrector underneath my eyes. I put it on my lids and I put it on my eyes to correct the darkness, but only use a section at a time. Once they're on, and they do not move. So when I use those, I'll put ... and then blend them in, and then blend them in. Don't do dots on both sides. You know how some other ones, because they're so watery, you can be like, oh, okay. These, once they're set, and they do not allow for a lot of movement. And so, and they have staying power like you would not believe. So I hope that helps, Rhonda. See, Kelly says, I will order one soon. Money is tight. And now my mom is rich. Oh, no. Oh, Kelly, I hope your mom is okay, baby. I hope she's okay. Yeah, I know for a lot of people out there, things are tight right now, and that's totally understandable. But that's, you know, Luminous has been around 20 plus years, so we're not going anywhere. You can, you know, you can come back, you can talk to us about it. We also have a VIP program, so when you do get your system, make sure you sign up with the VIP program, because you're going to get better pricing, and you can also earn points to get free stuff, free products. So make sure you do sign up for that as well. Now, thank you, Melissa. Moisturizer. So if you have a dry face, we have porcelain, which can kind of act as a moisturizer. And then we also have the M1 primer, but you can put, and I use our Contour Ignition eyeliner. Candy, I answered, baby. I answered you, girl. About 3 months. It depends on the use. But for moisturizer, you can use a heavier moisturizer. Just make sure it's oil free. So I use the Contour AM Ignition. It's the Contour AM lotion, and it's actual lotion. This is the PM, and I can use this as well. But if you need something that's a little bit more moisturizing, then you can use something that's oil free. Now, the other thing I would say is, for Melissa, if you have dry skin, you might want to use the Silk 4-in-1, because it does have those enhanced properties, meaning it has the youthful serum in there, it has moisturizer primer, it has your concealer, and it has your moisturizer that you can put on before. But another thing, if you do get this M1 primer, you actually can put it on after your foundation to even give you a little more moisture. And then I'll do that today. I have to put this out because I'll forget by the time I'm done. I'll put that out so I remember that. All right, so now I'm going to go in, and I'm putting a couple of drops of the CC concealer in here, and I'm using light beige. Turning on my system, there's air that comes out. Oh, there's air that comes out, and so remember, like I said in the beginning, wherever you feel the air is where the makeup's going. So when we're telling you to move the stylus around and just concentrate on that air, this is practicing, because I can really tell where the makeup's going to go. So when I go to do this underneath my eyes, I'll look up. You always want to keep your stylus level, but when I go to under my eyes, I just tilt it a little bit, and I start my movements and then pull back on the trigger. Okay, so that's one pass. Now remember, when airbrushing, it's not traditional makeup. So I'm not going to sit there and do this until I get the coverage that I want. I go back and make another pass. Do I want more coverage than this with my concealer? Yep. But I'm going to go back. So now I'm going to go on my nose. Now I'll go back underneath my eyes. And then even if you spray a little too much here, you can go in with a blender and do this, because I like using airbrush underneath for concealer, because I don't want to pull or create more wrinkles and crinkles in that area. That area is very, very tender, very delicate. All right, so I just sprayed all of my concealer that I need for that. Now, let's see, what am I going to use? What am I going to use? Got another question. Melissa, we actually don't have our consultants anymore. But we do have the VIP program, and you can still earn a lot of points in a lot of ways, you know, even referring people and stuff like that. So definitely check out the referral program and the VIP. Where's, okay. I was like, did I lose my makeup? I'm using shade 3. Hey, Dawn, how are you? All right, using my shade, or my Silk 4-in-1, putting my drops. This one's almost empty. And now I'm going in and I'm going to start spraying. So if you're new to Luminous, you can do your blush before you do your foundation. That way it does soften your blush. If you've used our blush, you know that it's very high pigmented, and so it does intensify. And so I recommend doing the blush first. I like that look because it is softer. But when you get to the foundation, you want to go in and make one complete pass with the foundation. I'm very lightly spraying. I'm holding it 4 finger widths away. Spray down my neck. Oh, thank you. And now I can go in and, you know, wherever I need, kind of look back and see, okay, where do I need more coverage, and just hit those spots where I need more coverage. That's the great thing about Luminous, is that you don't have to go and put the same amount of makeup everywhere. You can hit those problem areas, those areas that we want to conceal and don't want anybody to know that we have, and then airbrush, hit those spots, and then you're done. If I needed even to go back and do some coverage somewhere else, I can hit that, kind of blend it out a little bit, and then I'm done. That's why if you're putting this on in the correct way, it is so light. People notice you and not that it's makeup. That they'll think, oh, have you gotten some rest? Did you go on vacation? We even had a teacher that told me she started doing makeup, doing airbrush, doing Luminous in the summer, and then when she went back to her school, people accused her of having work done. And I just thought that was so great, because they didn't even think it was makeup. And I love that. So when we say it's going to make you look 10 years younger, 10 to 15 years younger, we're not lying. All right. I think I'll go in and I'm going to use our Cut 1 palette to do some contouring. Now with my Cut 1, I go in and I use all of them. I just do this. And then I'm just going to bring a little bit of oomph back in my face, because also remember that concealer and foundation makes you what we call flat. It makes you even. It makes you just one shade. And so doing contouring is bringing shape back into your face, doing blush, things like that. That's drawing attention back to the face in a good way. Okay. And so when you contour, it does not have to be severe. It doesn't have, we've all seen that extreme contouring. I have hair or something right there. And you don't have to do that. It can be very soft. And I'm even blending mine up a little bit to kind of work as a bronzer contour-ish. Okay? All right. So now, like, I know I had the hair there. So now I'm going to add the Optics palette. Okay, you can already tell I have some some shape back into my face. Let me move this a little bit real quick. Hold on. All right, so I have shape, kind of hid some things here, and then now I'm going to take the Optics, and this is shimmer, and I get to pick where I want my shimmer. And so I can add it with a little brush. I think I'm going to do, let's see, which one do I want? I always mix. So I'm going to do, let's do Beaming, which is the gold color, and the Mirage. Those are usually my favorite ones to mix. And I just kind of blot it in. Tap, 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 tap. If you've been on any of my lives, you know that my favorite saying is tap it out, tap it out. A little bit on my nose, a little bit right there. Okay, so that gives you a little more to draw attention to your face. Now remember, highlighting, that is going to draw attention. Like, it's like, hello, hello. Contouring is going to conceal, to create some depth. So I'm just powdering just a little bit because I feel like I got it too much. Melissa thinks it looks flawless. Yay. Hey, Z, how are you? All right, so now just to do a quick eye, I'm going to, I already have some strong, lips on, so let's just go with our Nude and Naughty palette. This has 36 different eyeshadows, and you can tell I use this a lot. And so I'm going to use kind of a, like a gold rust. And I'm going to do that right there. And I'm just going to sweep it up a little bit. I'm going to look like I am ready for summer. All right. So just a little bit, and then with a medium brown, I'll go in to kind of neutralize it. And I'll do that right in my crease. Because I already have quite a bit of some shimmer going on. I don't want to over shimmer. I don't want to look like a disco ball. So Z, it's ours. It's Nude and Naughty palette. And you can check it out on luminessebeauty.com. All right. And so that tones it down, but it gives me, see how many you have to choose from? That gives me some depth in my eye. Again, it goes back to contouring. And when you're contouring, you do want to contour, or mainly when you're doing eyeshadow, I would say 9 times out of 10, because there's always an exception. For under the eye, for in the crease, you'll want to stick to a matte, because again, that's going to create depth. And that's what we call make your eyes pop. So using that same color that I have here, I'm going to go in and do the eyeliner. Again, our stuff is so, like all of our, I say stuff, like everything we do is so high pigmented that I can line with eyeshadows. Hold on, Z, let me pull it up real quick. And let's see. It was last week. So let me, yep, it is. It is. I'll put the link in the comments. So all right. Okay, there you go. That's the link to the Nude and Naughty palette. Now on my lips, I have Paradise lip stain. This was something I put on at the 2 o'clock. Uh-oh, it's not letting me. Hey, Deborah. Okay, it's saying an error. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But it's the Nude and Naughty palette. It's under eyes on our site. If you go to our site, go to luminousbeauty.com, go to shop, and it's under eyes, okay? But this is Paradise. I'll add a little more. Super, super bright color, and lots and lots of staying power. Lots of staying power. Yes, Melissa. What moisturizer are you interested in? Hold on, let me go back here. So we have the M1 primer, which is, where is it? Where is it? Oh, it should be under Airbrush Essentials. Oh, here it is. So this one is the Airbrush Essentials, and this is the M1 primer. And all right, so now let me go in here and let me find you the other one. Where is it? I'm like looking. Will it be under here? No. Let me try one more. Let me try one more. I have to move my. All right. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. All right. All right. All right. Sorry. I'm trying to find it. Huh. Y'all can see my big setup that I have here. You know. Well, poo. I can't find it right now. But I definitely would, let me go back here. I definitely would, sorry, I'm like, of course I can't. I'm like, there we go. Okay, hold on. AM, there it is. It's on our site, luminousbeauty.com. Let me copy this one. And okay, this is the Contour AM lotion. Lots of really good. So any of our foundations, any of our airbrush foundations are wonderful for you. They have them in all colors. The Silk 4-in-1, this is the M1 primer. I'm gonna put a little bit in my, set it out. But I like the Silk 4-in-1. It does give you a, whoops, we have 18 shades in the Silk 4-in-1, so it gives you a little more, you have a little more range, and they're a little more neutral. So I definitely would try those out. Try that one out. I am gonna add a little bit of pink to my cheeks, just a little bit. So I'm grabbing the Charming blush, and I'm talking just a little, just to the apples, just to give tie in a little bit. All right. Now I do have some M1 primer in here, and I'm just going to spray that on to show you, and it is colorless. Like that. So yeah, you can, if you feel like maybe you've got a little heavy-handed or it looks like too much for you, try spraying the M1 primer on, and you can just spray it everywhere. No rhyme or reason for it, and really it helps kind of settle everything. So I definitely would try that. It's also a great one to practice with because it is colorless, and so you can practice that feeling, but I would also just practice with water. It's another great one. Sure, you want the, I'll put the link to all of our foundations. Let's see, I'll do Silk Enhanced. And well, here's the, yeah, this is the Silk Enhanced one. And so that has all of, you'll see all the colors when you click on that as well. So, all right, guys. And remember, we do have a 100% color match guarantee. So we'll make sure that it's the right one for you. All right, guys, so good being with you again. I'm glad we are back in the swing of things, and back to our lives, because I missed you guys. It was kind of weird not having to do my live. So, but so glad you guys are here. So glad we're back on track. But I will see you tomorrow. We'll be back in it tomorrow. So hopefully you can join us then. All right. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye for now.